selling every month, going to Twin Falls, Boise. I mean, the cost, millions of dollars, and we're going to hold them accountable, 100% accountable, for every penny that our folks have had to dole out to deal with their mess. And so it's important to note that Abby, Phil, our legal group have worked nonstop every day to see to it that these folks are going to be paying back what they have spent from the county.
Even if they're bankrupt?
What's that?
Even if they're bankrupt?
These folks aren't bankrupt. These investors are far from bankrupt.
Investors.
Now, remember, the guy that was running the show, the guy that come in front of you folks, put zero money in the company. He was just running it. The investors, all the money people sitting back, had no idea what was going on. No clue. They do now.
That's Bernie Madoff.
They do now.
You got it figured out.
Even and Abby, they even had a bond, or Al, they had a smaller bond that even fell through.
It didn't fall through, but they wouldn't give them money to the DEQ.
They won't let them take it. Does that sound right, Jeff? Did I get that right? The bond?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly the bond.
Wasn't there a bond, but IRWS never
funded
funded it?
The bank that wrote that note filed a lawsuit.
That's right.
Too.
Yeah, the bond is in litigation.
It was just all the way across the board.
Everything they've done is just.
There was a for lack of better term, fake bond that was provided to the county.
Well, they wrote
That's
that.
what I'm talking about.
They wrote that one in the parking lot.
It was for
IOU.
trying
They tried
to
to give
provide
it to
some
us.
financial assurance for the tires, but it was not actually a real bond. It was just a piece of paper that was made to look like a bond.
So the projected future of the facility, new owners, you're hopeful to reissue conditional use permit so they can get up and running after meeting the conditions of remediation. Are you looking at adding new cells in the future?
They have to.
It's
already illegal.
This is the part where the greater impact on both the county and the city communities. If this is going to look like more of an expenditure in the beginning to get this up and going, or if this is going to look like a long-term solution that reduces cost.
These folks are that's what they do.
They know what they're doing.
It'll be a pretty swift action, and hopefully get the costs that you folks have to charge your people for garbage in the county, and everyone get those costs back to where they should be. And the other part of that is and Al, correct me if I'm wrong, but the tipping fees that came off of that landfill paid a lot of the bills. So those tipping fees were what funded the City Visitor Center, the Historical Society, the Senior Citizen Center, a lot of scholarships. All of that stopped. From what was out there, and that was in the mitigation agreements.
Those fees.
Yeah.
And actually, Mr. Chairman, excuse me, it also actually stopped way before this was happening. We started to realize that they were actually not making those contributions that they were required to under the mitigation agreement. So once the tire issue became forefront, we really started to snowball on all the issues that were.
They stopped, but we didn't.
Yeah.
We carried through with all those organizations.
Even this year.
Yeah, we put up for it. Yeah. So, any questions, comments, thoughts?
Thank you for the real story.
You're welcome.
We were bamboozled.
You got the short version.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, Abby did a great job summarizing this.
Yeah, some of this stuff.
I have the non-summarized version in the booklet form if you want. It's tabbed with each of the
When I need to go to bed
documents.
tonight, I'll start thumbing through it.
Well, if there is anything that we can do to help you folks, anything you need from us, please yell. Please get after us. And Abby, thank you very much.
The guy shows up in your chambers again, have him arrested.
Oh, I remember what he looks like.
Trespass him.
I know there's a lot of people in suits. One guy come in, I need some coffee. You don't provide coffee? Yeah. Yes, I think
That's
it's
one
where's your coffee pot?
messed up dude.
Yeah.
That's great.
He's living a high life.
Yeah, and his ostrich breed too.
Any questions, comments out there? Anyone?
Thank you.
26th?
Thank you
Yeah,
guys
there's
very,
definitely
very much
question.
for taking the time to meet with us. Thank you. We greatly appreciate it.
It's now our turn to go that way. What's that? It'll be our turn to go that way. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
We have new chairs.